Great good morning to all. I Smith Marsing welcome all of you in Magadputra YouTube channel. My dear friends, today in this video we are going to discuss or read, recall or revise the previous year question paper of UPSC Civil Services Men's Examination optional paper of Political Science and International Relation. Today in this video we are going to read and recall the paper 2 of Political Science and International Relation. So let us start. Time allowed 3 hours and maximum marks 250 marks. Before reading the question, I would like to read the question paper specific instructions. Please read each of the following instructions carefully before attempting questions. There are 8 questions divided in 2 sections and printed both in Hindi and in English. Candidates has to attempt 5 questions in all. Question number 1 and 5 are compulsory, and out of the remaining 3 are to be attempted, choosing at least 1 question from each section. The number of marks carried by a question part is indicated against it. Answers must be written in the medium authorized in the admission certificate, which must be stated clearly on the cover of the question cum answer booklet in the space provided. No marks will be given for answer written in a medium other than the authorized one. Word limit in questions wherever specified should be adhered to. Attempts of questions shall be counted in sequential order. Unless struck off, attempt of a question shall be counted even if attempted partly any page or portion of the page left blank in the question cum answer booklet must be clearly struck off. Section A. Question number 1. Answer in the following in about 150 words each. Discuss the subject matter of comparative politics. Outline the limitation of comparative political analysis. B. Analyze the contribution of liberal democratic principle in the democratization of Indian polity. C. Has the increased participation of underprivileged in the political process of the developing societies strengthened democracy or created political choice and conflict? Comment. D. Critically examine the impact of the process of globalization from the perspective of the countries of the global south. E. What are the core exemptions of idealism as an approach to study international relations? Explain its continuing relevance in peace building. Now, question number 2A. Explain the concept of balance of power. What are the various techniques of maintaining balance of power? And B. Enumerate the challenges in the operation of the principle related to collective security in the UN Charter. Now, C. Critically analyze the implications of Sino-American strategic rivalry for the South and Southeast Asian region. Now, question number 3A. Discuss the ways to strengthen the non-alignment movement to enable it to address the challenges faced by the developing countries. B. Critically evaluate the role of the United States of America in the World Trade Organization (WTO) dispute settlement mechanisms and its implication for the future of the WTO. Now, question number 3C. Explain the significance and importance of the demand raised by the developing countries for a new international economic order. Are they likely to achieve their objective of NIEO for foreseeable future? Question number 4A. Discuss the significance and urgency of the United Nations Security Council reforms. Explain the relevance of the reform proposal made by the UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres for developing countries. And 4B. Critically analyze the role of the ASEAN in the promotion of regional peace and security through economic cooperation and trade. C. Examine the role of the United Nations Framework Convention on Climate Change and other major efforts by the UN to address the global environmental crisis. Now, we will going to read this section B. Question number 5. Answer the following in about 150 words each. Describe the structure and function of the National Security Council of India. What role does it play in the formation of Indian foreign policy? B. Outline the reasons to low volume of trade in the SAARC region. And C. Analyze the impact of hydropolitics on Indo-Bangladesh relation. And D. Discuss the future prospect of Indo-Nepal relation in the context of recent publication of new Nepalese map wrongly claiming Indian territory. And E. How does the cross-border terrorism impede the achievement of peace and security in South Asia? Now, question number 6A. How do the guiding principle of India-Africa relations seek to enhance harmony and mutual cooperation between India and Africa? Now, question number 6B. What are the notable features of the recently concluded pact or the acquisition and cross-servicing agreement ACSA between India and Japan? How is it likely to address the security concern of India? C. Discuss the significance of Indo-US strategic partnership and its implication for India's security and national defense. Now, question number 7A. Explain the defense and foreign policy options of India to address the challenges emerging out of the current India-China standoff at the line of actual control, LAC. Now, 7B. Explain the importance of India's claim on a permanent seat in the UN Security Council. C. Discuss the efficacy of India's no first use policy nuclear weapons in the context of the evolving strategic challenges from its neighbors. 8A. The war in Afghanistan is crucial from the point of view of India's national security. If the Americans withdraw and the jihadi emerge with a sense of triumphalism, India will face increasing onslaught of terrorism. Comment. And B. Identify the key sector of cooperation between India and Israel since 2014. Examine their significance in strengthening the bilateral ties between two countries. And C. Critically examine the role of India in shaping the emerging world order. So these are the important questions. I read both section 1 or section B in front of you. UPSC Civil Services Men's Examination Political Science and International Relation Paper 2. So that's all to name this video. I summarize or I revise all the questions by recalling in front of you. If you like it, then share my channel and subscribe it. Thank you. Have a great day.